pueblo vive. El pueblo vive. El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue, sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue, sigue. La lucha sigue. La lucha sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
La lucha sigue, sigue.
El pueblo vive, vive.
From the top all the way down. So we have Congressman Joaquin Castro, Secretary Julian Castro, our DA Joe Gonzalez, John Lita for Texas. We have Councilwoman Ana Sandoval, Judge Mary Lou Alvarez, who's not home with us today, Judge Gloria Saldana, Judge Stephanie Boyd,
Are you ready for Beto? Pues aquí está presente con nosotros como siempre. My name is Manuel Medina and I welcome you to the historic La Villita Assembly Hall. This is the place where we have our quinceañeras, nuestras bodas y nuestros bautismos. This is the site of local legends like Henry the San Antonio home of JFK, LBJ, and Richard. And tonight, Beto O'Rourke and I have a little. Today we come together. Our team is Juntos se pueden. Juntos, unidos, together, we can. Out there I see the activists, the organizers, and the revolutionaries that are going to cut the work of their Texas. También veo, I also see those that put their name on the ballot, that take that step, that are on the front lines, are knocking on doors.
And let me start off by saying this. It feels damn good to be a Democrat. Because I know that progressive values are Texan values.
These organizations are led by great leaders. El Futuro de Texas. They're led by Michelle Trujillo and Diana Limón Mercado. Hearing? They have been on the front lines every day, fighting for women's rights, workers' rights, civil rights, our rights, your rights, el derecho de cada uno de nosotros. Por eso hay que reconocerlas. Let's have them come up here on stage because they are the Latinas that are going to make Texas blue. Este año, they are the Latinas that are getting the vote out. They are the Latinas that will elect Beto O'Rourke governor of Texas.
Hi everybody, I'm Diana Limón Mercado, the Executive Director of Planned Parenthood Texas Vote. Here in San Antonio, Planned Parenthood South Texas has been providing care for over 80 years. And has welcomed
I'm proud to tell you that in our 12-year history, we have mobilized over 3.2 million voters of color to the polls. Being here today is also very personal for me. I grew up on the west side of San Antonio. Let me tell you what we're doing, okay? We are proud to...
And I'll tell you what, I've been working on this for many, many years. 9 years to be exact. And you do the same thing too. If along the way you had the honor to meet Beto O'Rourke, my friend, my brother. And today I meet for the first time iconic Dolores Huerta. So nice to meet you.
And she's here to introduce Beto O'Rourke tonight. Dolores Huerta.
Thank you very much, Joaquin. I want to thank everybody that's here tonight for coming out, okay? This is so important. I want to thank Joaquin. Thank you, Joaquin. I also want to thank Julian. Who's here with us today. For the Castro brothers and their mother, Rosie, okay? We did so much to create the Democratic Party here. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you. I also want to thank all of you for supporting the farm workers, not only the farm workers in Texas, who did so much to go to California, to make California rich, but for supporting the farm workers, United Farmers for California, okay? Without your help, we never would have won. And thank you, Cristela, for joining us. Okay, wasn't she great? Okay. And how did you like to come to us? Okay. labor. Gracias, muchas gracias para eso. And like the rest of you here, Beto al derecho ajeno es la paz. Women, we have the human right to decide how many children we're going to have A lot of people don't know what it means. It comes from a German word that means to punish. It comes from a German word that means to hurt people. And this is what we have seen in Texas. People have been hurt in so many ways. There was
How about Dolores Huerta? A champion for civil rights. A champion for voting rights. A champion for workers' rights. A champion for the people of this country, including each and every single one of us who lives in the greatest state in the union right here in Texas. Dolores Huerta, thank you for being here. You honor us with your work, with your presence, with your enthusiasm. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people will talk a big game. And I was with some of them yesterday. We were doing town hall meetings in Brownsville, in McAllen, Texas. Then we were driving to Corpus Christi, and I said, hey, what if we do a run bright and early Sunday morning? Everyone says yes. Not everyone shows up the next time. Bright and early, under a beautiful Corpus Christi sky, these huge cloudbursts, the sun is just rising. Who is there with her running shoes on but Dolores Huerta, leading the rest of us in a 2-mile run. This woman is unstoppable, and you think about everything that she's done just over these last 4 days across the state of Texas, much less the last. And I want you to think about her example when you think about the challenge that we face right now in this state. These are literally that consume them and kill far too many of them. Those Vietnam-era veterans are first in line right now, standing up for those who served in Iraq and Afghanistan and saying, we will not wait 40 years to treat you with the care that you deserve, that you earned, that you're owed. Thanks to those veterans, those advocates, and the Congressman Castro, we were able to pass the PACT Act, get it signed or under a bridge or on a park bench tonight. Let's spare no expense, spare any burden to make sure every veteran has that roof over their head, is connected to that care that will save their lives, and when they come back, that's why when we win, we're legalizing marijuana in the state of Texas. And given the fact that so many black and brown Texans have served time for possession of a substance that is legal everywhere else in America, we are going to expunge the arrest records for anyone who has served time in the state of Texas. We're going to do right by each other. Let me tell you who we're for. We're for the school teacher, the school counselor, the school librarian, the support staff, the cafeteria worker, the school bus driver, the janitor who is there to make sure those kids are okay on average in this state because we so underpay them. They're working a second or a third job in order to make ends meet. Right now, their governor's attacking them, telling them that they cannot tell the true story and history of the state of Texas, asking them to turn in the parents of transgender kids under the accusation of child abuse, to turn them over to CPS custody and care, the worst run foster care program in the United States of America, bar none. We make them jump through these hoops. Take not hours, but weeks and months to prepare children for a high-stakes, standardized test that does nothing to measure the potential in that kid's brain or the effort expended on his behalf by that teacher in front of them. That's why when we win, we're canceling the STAR test in the state of Texas. That's why we're going to pay every teacher enough to just work one job, focusing on those kids in front of them. And we're going to make sure that those retired teachers among us who have not had a cost of living adjustment in 18 years get a cost of living adjustment every year going forward. Treat them with respect. We are for 5 miles of a border wall or involuntarily activating 10,000 members of the Guard killed by a single migrant. The 53 human beings we found dead in this community in the back of a trailer should force each of us to ask ourselves, and I do this and I want you to as well, what would it take for me to climb into the back of that trailer? It's not easy to get up there. I don't know if they have a step stool. I don't know if somebody is helping you up into the back of the trailer, but that is a very conscious decision that you are making. Now ask yourself this, especially if you have kids. Once you're in the back of that trailer, what would compel you to reach down and grab the hand of your 11-year-old daughter and bring her up into this trailer with you? I've got an 11-year-old at home. When I think about this, the only reason I would do that is if I had no other option to save his life. If this were my only choice, I wouldn't do it for kicks. I wouldn't do it to steal someone's job or take their place in society. I would do it to survive. I'd do it to save that kid's life. That's exactly what they were doing, what so many have done over the history of this country. And listen, as our former colleague John Lewis loved to say, we all came here in a different ship, but now we're in the same boat. Some of us came here from our family 15,000 years ago, indigenous to this land. Others brought here in bondage against their will, forced to build the wealth and the success of this country and the state of Texas that they would never be able to enjoy anyway. Others, like the O'Rourke's, were fleeing famine in Ireland. To stay there with their kids meant the certain death of their family. They came to the one place that would take them in, and it was this country. Those who are coming from Venezuela today, from Cuba, from Haiti, from places all over the planet, are part of this long tradition. We turn our backs on it at our peril. So let me tell you what I think we can do. These stunts, that is not us. We are a people of solutions, and we understand them. If you want to come here to work, you want to come here to join your family, you want to come here to seek asylum or refuge in a country that is comprised of asylum seekers and refugees, we want you to come here, but we want you to follow the law. And on our part, we're going to make sure that our laws follow our values, our needs, our reality here on the ground, what we need and what we know to be true in the state of Texas. What if, for those who want to come here and do better for themselves, and by extension do better for all of us, there were a safe, legal, orderly path to come to Texas and to be here in the United States of America? What if, since it has been, since Ronald Reagan was president, that we've rewritten the immigration laws of this country, that Texas, of all places, takes the lead to compel and force the country to do that? Solutions born of our experiences, listening to Republicans and independents and Democrats alike coming to the table with solutions. We offer solutions for those who want to be